Hello, everyone. Welcome to A Garden a Day with Maidenbrock Gardens, where we explore the world one garden at a time. Today is September 27th. Today's garden is an absolute delight. Set on about an acre on the grounds of the Calhoun Seventh-day Adventist Church, today's garden is a place for meditation, contemplation, and prayer. Today we are exploring the Rock Garden in Calhoun, Georgia. The garden began in 2007 by DeWitt Old Dog Boyd, who was later joined by his wife Joyce in the creation of the garden. He calls himself a bit of a scoundrel, and the rock garden was a way to keep him out of trouble. There are more than 50 hand-sculpted buildings, all made with stacked rocks, tiny pieces of shell, broken pieces of glass and china, ceramic tile, and other odd bits and pieces. There are castles and churches, tiny homes and cathedrals. A model of the Roman Colosseum is especially impressive, as is the model of the ancient little town of Bethlehem. There is even one building modeled after Notre Dame that includes tiny stained glass windows. Tiny porcelain people inhabit the rooms in some of the buildings, and tiny porcelain animals mill about outside. Each building is set amidst flowers and greenery. There's also a 1-mile-long hiking path that leads from the garden across the creek and offers beautiful views. There's a real-life person-sized music pavilion in the garden, and the church does sometimes host events in the garden, including weddings. There are also shady spots in the garden with benches and swings to sit and stay a while. Today, the garden is maintained by volunteers, including Boyd's children and grandchildren. The garden is open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. through October. From November to February, the garden closes at 5:30 p.m. Well, that's about it for today's garden visit. Join me here tomorrow to find out where we're going next. As a reminder, you can subscribe, like, or follow this podcast at any of the podcast listening places. You can subscribe to our mailing list by visiting our website at gardenaday.com and clicking on the subscribe button. You can also find us on Pinterest, and you can support us by buying a book through our storefront on Bookshop. Links are provided in the show notes for this episode. Thank you for listening today and every day. If all goes well, I'll be right back here tomorrow. See you then.